Hey everyone, thank you for taking the time to come hang out with me today. If you're new here, my name is Blake. I'm a 30-year-old nurse, personal finance enthusiast, cash budgeter, and an owner of a little shop on Etsy called WalletWell, where I make some cash budgeting supplies and accessories to make your savings journey a little more fun. So welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a long overdue cash condensing, as well as a little bit of a reallocation, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to add some placeholders and things in this video or not, or wait until my cash stuffing in the next video. So we might just do the condensing and the reallocation, and then wait for the placeholders for the cash stuffing video. That should be coming out a little bit later this week. So welcome. If you are new to this whole cash budgeting world, a cash condensing is essentially where we take money from our cash envelopes. If they're getting a little bit too thick, a lot of different denomination bills in there, we're essentially swapping out all of those smaller bills for larger ones, just to kind of condense things a little bit more. So that's kind of the short version, short explanation of that. So we're going to go ahead and start the video. So first things first, we need a little bit of money to do some condensing. So I went ahead and went to the bank and grabbed $1,400 to do some condensing with. Now, I want to preface this by saying that I did kind of do a little bit of planning beforehand. I used my cash planning sheet and kind of went through my envelopes to figure out which envelopes I needed to condense, how much money I might need, what kind of denominations are going to be coming out of those envelopes, and then I can kind of reuse those denominations for my next cash stuffing video. So I probably went a little overboard with the planning and everything. So hopefully it works out, and hopefully I do everything right, but we'll see. You guys are great, so if I make a mistake, write it in the comments below so that I can, fix it. All right, so we've got our cash bag here. This is from Raelynn at TheRaemarkableDollar. This is from her still collection. She just released this recently. It's a beautiful vegan leather cash bag. So that has our money, and then she also has these little bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks, on her shop available too from the same collection. So I grabbed a couple of those, and it's great for kind of holding your money together, and it keeps everything all in one. So we're going to take that off, and we're going to do a quick cash count on all of this. So we don't really even need the calculator, just because will it turn on? It turned on. All right, so we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 1,400. Don't even need this. So we've got $1,400 here in $100 bills, and without further ado, we are going to start our cash condensing. So the first binder that we're going to be condensing is my sinking fund binder. So we're going to go ahead and open that up here. And the first thing that we're going to flip to is my travel envelope. Just going to go ahead and tuck that away there. So we've got travel. Let's see how much money we have in here total. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 175, 85, 95, $200. So $200 in travel. We're going to take all of these bills out of here, and we're just going to replace that with two $100 bills. So we're going to throw these in here, and we're going to separate this out and put all of our 20s. So we'll do 100s, 50s, 20s there, 10s, and 5s. So that's essentially what we are doing today, just kind of swapping some money out here, making things a little bit condensed. So flipping on through here, we're going to reach our New York envelope here. we'll take a quick peek at what we've got in here. So we've already got 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 in $100 bills. And then we've got 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. We're not obviously going to do anything with the $100 bills, but we've got here 20, 40, 60, 80. I think I said 200 earlier, but I meant 100. 200 with this together. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 95, $100 there. Another 100 here, so that's 200 total. So we're going to swap $200 here. Whoops. Canadian money, it's very plasticky, so now we should have a total of 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, $900 in New York City. So moving along here, we get to card annuals. And let's see what we've got in here. So we've got some hundreds. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. And so then we've got 600, 750. So what we're going to do is take 4 of these. So that's 50, 150, 200. So we're going to take 200 and add it to here. And we're going to condense with 2 $100 bills. So just going to reorganize, and we should still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750 in card annuals. And those are for my premium credit cards for all the travel perks and things that we use with those. We're going to skip through gas. I don't think there's anything left in here to condense. Yeah. So that was pretty good. I can already tell that this is a little bit, less bulky. So we're going to put this one aside, and we're going to move on now to my savings challenge binder. So popping this guy open, we are going to just cycle through here. And the first challenge that we're getting to is my Rewatch challenge. So let's see what we've got in here. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 150. So we'll take all these 20s out, and we'll swap that with a $100 bill. So we still have $150 in there. Flipping through here to Christmas, I think. Yep, there's already just $100 bills in there, so we're going to skip that one. My Mean Girls challenge. Let's see what we've got in here. I see some 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30. So let's take $100 and condense that. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Add that to our pile here. So we still have 125, so $130 for Mean Girls. Harry Potter challenges. These are from Ina Budgets. Let's see. All right, we've got lots of 20s here, so we should be able to do something. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. Did I count that right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. So we're going to leave $40, and we're going to exchange 100. So $140 in that challenge. Flipping on through here, we're coming up to my Taylor Swift challenge. And we've got a couple $100 bills in there already. I'm just going to set those aside, and we'll see what we can do with this. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 110 there. So we'll take this, take 100, 20, 40, 60, 81, and add that to our pile over here. So in total, we've got 100, 200, 300, $310 in the Taylor Swift challenge. And moving on now to 1 month ahead. So in here, yeah, we can definitely condense this. So we've got $100 there. We can't do anything with that. I see we've got 50, 20, 40. Let's do it this way. So 50, 20, 40, 10. So that is $100 right there. So we'll throw one of those guys over there. I don't even think I asked yet. How are you guys doing? How's your week? What's going on? Are you at work this week? Are you doing lots of budgeting? Are you doing lots of shopping? Are you buying from other shops? What's the hottest items that you've been after? Leave me a comment below. So we can still do some more condensing with this. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, $50 there. And we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 there. So we've got $150 there. So we're going to take 100 and we'll take a 50 there as well. Gonna double check this. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 150, and that's what we've added. So hopefully by the end of this, we will still have $1,400 in here. Otherwise, I have made a mistake, and maybe you guys have caught it. Come on, come on. All right, so we've got $100, $200, $350 in 1 month ahead. We've really condensed that one down. All right, and that is it for the Savings Challenge binder. That one is much thinner as well. And then I'm not sure if there's anything to condense in here. We'll just do a quick peek. I don't have anything on my sheet. But roll and save, that's new. Save the suits is new. There's not a whole lot in those. Nothing in these guys. These are my denomination challenges, so those obviously don't get condensed because the goal is to save specific denominations in there. And Fourth Wing doesn't have a whole lot. Okay, so that's good. I am going to do my Mini Mondays binder, though, because I've completed some challenges in there. And I've got to reallocate some money. So let's go ahead and grab my Mini Mondays binder. This is from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar. Hey Mel, how's it going? Binder and dashboard is from her. So I'm not going to touch the $5 bills that are in the challenges themselves, but we are going to condense this here. We've got lots of fives here from our Mini Mondays challenges that we can do something with here. So right off the bat, I see 50, 20, 40, and 10. So that's $100 right there. So 50, got a 20, more 20s, lots of 20s here. So $100 there. Now we're going to count all these fives and see what we got. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And that was our last $100 bill. So then we've got some fives left here. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Was that? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take these 5s and we're just going to actually exchange back for a $50 bill. So now in here we've got 100, 200, 250, $260. I'll put that back in here. Actually, let's see, how many 10s do I have? I've got 3. Maybe we'll take more 5s out and do a 10. And I owe myself $50. I have to put $50 back into this envelope here just because there was one week that I couldn't make it to the bank, so I took $50 in 5s from completed challenges to then roll over into a new Mini Monday. So I'm just going to quickly count my cash here to make sure that I have $1,400, to make sure that I did everything right, and then maybe what I'll do is I'll add $50 back in and see what we can do. So I'm just going to put this to the side for a second, and we will start with a quick cash count. Have to get my calculator for this one. And maybe a little notepad to keep track. All right, so here we go. So we've got 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, $300. I might be able to do this just like this without writing anything down. All right, then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 120. So we're adding 820. Gonna be amazed if I do this right. This is my biggest condensing so far. So then we've got $20 there. And then all these 5s. So let's see. I think I'm gonna do these in like $100 piles to make things easier for myself. And I'm just going to count them kind of individually, like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that is $100. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's another 50. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's another 50. So let's see, I should have $60 left here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Look at that. 1,400 on the dot. Awesome. I didn't mess that up. So happy about that. So we've got all of our cash here. So first thing I'm going to do before I move on is I'm going to replace that $50 that I owe myself here in my Mini Mondays binder. So we've got 100, 250, and 10. So that's 260. And then I'm just going to add $50. So then we've got $310 total in my Mini Mondays. So let's quickly see. Did I write down? Okay, so I am going to do my reallocation in this video. So I'm going to take this $300. I'll leave $10 in here just to make things easier. So I'm going to take this $300, and everything is going to end up right now in my travel envelope because that's kind of my highest priority right now. I have some trips upcoming that I want to fund and have some extra cash for. So We're taking 300 from Mini Mondays, and then I have written down here that I'm going to take 200 from my Taylor Swift Savings Challenge. So originally I was just going to kind of leave everything in here because this challenge itself has like multiple, let's see here if I can show you guys. This challenge pack has like multiple challenges within kind of one. So I've completed these two, which is a total of $200, and I'm still working on this one. So I'm going to take the $200 out that I've completed. 100, 200. So we've still got $110 in here, and that is for the Enchanted Challenge that we're still working on. So I think as I go, I'm going to move the money out as I complete the kind of mini challenges within the larger pack. So $200 from the Taylor Swift challenge, and then Mean Girls, kind of going to do the same thing. So I completed Cooper's challenge a while ago, and I just started working on Angie's. So Cooper's challenge was $100. So I'm going to, since I completed that, I'm going to take that out as well and allocate that to travel. So I've still got $20 and $30 in there for Angie's challenge. And I think that's all that I'm allocating right now. So we're going to close this up. So we should have, I believe, $600 here maybe that we're reallocating. All right, so let's quickly count this. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600. So we're going to take this $600 and we're going to add that back into my travel envelope. So earlier we condensed this down to $200. Now we are adding 600. So now we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, $800 in travel. That's awesome. So I think instead of doing placeholders and things right now, I'm going to wait until my next cash stuffing video so that when I add everything to these envelopes, I might have different, meet different goals. I might hit $1,000 in here and then can just throw in $1,000 placeholder instead of, a 500 and a 200 and a 100 kind of thing. So we'll wait until the cash stuffing video to do the placeholders. So I think that is it, guys, for the condensing and reallocation today. So we've condensed $1,400 in total. Let's take this out here so you guys can see the stack. So we've got $1,400, fives, a couple tens, a lot of 20s, and some 50s. So as you can see, we've removed quite a lot of bulk from those binders by replacing these lower denominations with $100 bills or $50 bills. So that is wonderful, and that is the point of the cash condensing. So now, essentially, what I'm going to do is use this money to then stuff my envelopes later this week. So I'll go through my cash planning sheet, not this one, but go through that and see which envelopes I want to fund for the week. And then I will figure out denominations and we'll take it from this money here and the rest will go back to the bank. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm so happy that you could spend some time with me today. If you are not subscribed, hopefully I could convince you with this video to, subscribe, stick around. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed the video, if you have any questions, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. So So that's it for now. I will see you guys over on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there, so you can always find new things and stuff on there. And I do make mini Monday videos every week and a bi-weekly cash stuffing, as well as some of these condensings and reallocations. So enough with me rambling on. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Thank you again for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.